Today we'll be learning to order and compare fractions using a number line. Let's look at this block of chocolate. If I divide it like this part is 1/4. This makes 2/4, this makes 3/4, and altogether 4/4 make one whole. We know that when we cut a whole into 4 equal parts, we also call this quarters. But what do these numbers really mean? The bottom number is called the denominator and it represents the name or size of the part. The top number is called the numerator and it represents the number of parts of that name or size. So here we could say that 4 is the size of the block of chocolate and 1 is the number of quarters. Did you know that fractions are not only used to show how many parts, but how much? An easy way to learn this is to use a number line. So let's look at the chocolate we've divided into quarters. We can see that 1/4 is smaller than 2/4 and that 3/4 is smaller than 4/4. Here is a number line that goes from 0 to 1. My denominator is 4 and that represents the size of the part. So I'm going to divide my line into 4 equal parts. 1/4 goes here, that's because this represents one of the 4 quarters. If I eat this much chocolate, I have eaten 1/4 of the chocolate. 2/4 goes here because this represents 2 of the 4 quarters. 3/4 goes here because this represents 3 of the 4 quarters. 4/4 go here, which is equal to 1 whole. If I eat 4/4 of the chocolate, I have eaten 1 whole. To consolidate our understanding, it is important to recognize when a whole has not been divided equally. Here is a non-example of this. This is considered a non-example of dividing into quarters because not all parts are equal. It is important to be aware of this when using fractions. Alternatively, we can use the same chocolate bar but use different denominators. Let's use 6. So I'm going to divide my line into 6 parts. 1/6 goes here, that's because this represents one part of the 6. 2/6 goes here because this represents 2 parts of the 6, and so on. Looking at our 2 number lines that both represent parts of the same chocolate bar, we can make comparisons. We can see that 2/4 and 3/6 are equal parts, 4/4 and 6/6 are equal parts, and 1/4 is greater than 1/6.